Ever wondered how successful people always get their way in negotiations? What if we told you that it's not magic or luck, but methodical strategies that lead to their success? Negotiation is more than just a game of tug-of-war. It's a delicate dance, a chess match, a symphony that requires finesse, strategy, and a deep understanding of human psychology. From negotiating a salary raise to securing a significant business deal, our ability to negotiate effectively can make a significant impact on our financial outcomes. In this video, we're going to delve into the art of negotiation. We'll unpack the 5 key strategies that successful individuals employ to navigate their negotiations. These strategies aren't just about winning or losing, but about creating a dialogue that leads to mutual benefit. They serve as a guide, a compass, pointing the way to more effective and successful negotiations. So buckle up and get ready to learn the secrets to successful negotiation. The first strategy is as old as time itself: preparation. Yes, it's not just for scouts. Now, I know what you're thinking. Preparation? I thought this was about negotiation. And you're right. But here's the thing. Preparation is the bedrock of successful negotiation. Imagine entering a chess game without knowing how the pieces move. You'd be checkmated before you knew it. It's the same with negotiation. You need to understand the game before you start playing. That's where research comes in. It's about knowing the other party's needs, wants, and limitations. It's about understanding the landscape, the market trends, and the potential pitfalls. It's about being prepared for every possible scenario. So, how do you prepare? You dig, you delve, you dissect, you dive into every piece of information you can get your hands on. You become a detective, a scholar, a strategist. And when you walk into that negotiation room armed with knowledge, your confidence will be palpable. The scales will shift in your favor. Why? Because you've done your homework. Remember, in negotiations, knowledge is power. Next up, we have a strategy that's all about the human connection: building rapport. Now, what's this rapport we're talking about? Well, imagine walking into a room full of strangers versus walking into a room full of friends. Where do you think you'd feel more comfortable? Exactly, with friends. That's because we naturally gravitate towards those we like and trust. And the same principle applies in negotiations. When we build rapport, we're essentially creating a positive relationship with the other party. It's like laying the groundwork for a fruitful conversation. And the magic of this is that people are more likely to negotiate favorably with those they respect and find amiable. It's about making the other person feel heard, understood, and valued. So, how do you build rapport? It could be as simple as finding common ground or showing empathy. Remember, it's not about manipulation, but about creating genuine connections. So don't underestimate the power of a good rapport. It might just be your ticket to a successful negotiation. Moving on to strategy number 3, active listening. Now, if you're thinking, oh, I'm a good listener, hold your horses. Active listening is more than just nodding along as the other person talks. This strategy is about truly understanding the other party's position, their needs, their concerns. This means not just hearing the words, but also recognizing the emotions and motivations behind them. In a negotiation, this skill can be the difference between success and failure. By actively listening, you respond not just to their words, but to their underlying needs. This builds trust, shows empathy, and can often lead to uncovering solutions that satisfy both parties. So, how do we actively listen? It's simple. Listen more, talk less. Ask clarifying questions, reflect on what's being said, and most importantly, respond in a way that shows you've understood. Remember, a successful negotiation isn't a monologue, it's a dialogue. Active listening. It's not just about hearing, it's about understanding. Strategy number 4 is all about standing your ground. Assertiveness. Now, when we say assertiveness, we don't mean pounding your fist on the table and demanding your way. That's aggression, and it's a one-way ticket to a failed negotiation. No, assertiveness is about communicating your needs and wants clearly, confidently, and respectfully. Imagine you're a professional boxer. You don't want to just swing wildly, right? That's a surefire way to get knocked out. You need to be strategic, precise. The same goes for assertiveness in negotiations. It's about hitting your points with precision, not brute force. Assertiveness is like the Goldilocks of negotiation tactics. You don't want to be too passive, letting others walk all over you, but you also don't want to be too aggressive, damaging relationships in the process. It's about finding that just right level of assertion. Remember, every negotiation is a conversation, not a battle. So express your needs, listen to theirs, find common ground, and always respect the relationship. Being assertive is about balance. Know your worth, but also know your limits. Finally, we arrive at our last strategy: Flexibility. This is the magic ingredient that can transform a rocky negotiation into a smooth sailing experience. It's about being adaptable, open-minded, and willing to compromise. You see, negotiations aren't a battlefield where one emerges as the victor while the other licks their wounds. It's more like a dance where both partners move in harmony, leading and following in turns. Picture this, you're stuck in a gridlock. Both parties firmly rooted in their positions. What do? You exhibit flexibility, you explore alternative solutions, you propose creative compromises, you adjust your expectations, and voila, you've just turned a deadlock into a win-win situation. Flexibility isn't about conceding defeat. It's about finding a path where both parties walk away satisfied. It's about creating success stories, not just for you, but for everyone involved. With flexibility in your negotiation toolkit, you're ready to tackle any negotiation with grace and confidence. There you have it, the 5 strategies that successful negotiators use to get their way. Let's quickly recap. Preparation is the foundation, equipping you with the knowledge to navigate the negotiation landscape. Building rapport is your secret weapon, creating a positive atmosphere and fostering mutual respect. Active listening is your compass, guiding your responses based on what you hear and not what you assume. Assertiveness is your strength, letting you state your needs clearly, without aggression. Flexibility is your safety net, allowing you to adapt and find common ground in the face of unexpected turns. These strategies apply across the board, whether you're negotiating a salary raise, securing a business deal, or even haggling at the local market. They're your keys to unlocking financial success and getting the most out of your negotiations. So, next time you find yourself in a negotiation, remember these strategies and watch as the tables turn in your favor. Until next time, keep negotiating and keep winning.